Welcome to Retired Rider and, of course, the Tiny Shed. I joined a group, well, a page, whatever you want to call it. It's the Valkyrie, Worldwide Valkyrie group. And I posted a picture of the bike on there, the Valkyrie. And I was surprised at the feedback I got. I didn't realize, as I was looking through the group, I didn't realize what a cult following the Valkyrie had. And I mean, a lot of people think they're this amazing bike. And I mean, I think it's cool. That's why I bought it. I like the look of it. I like, that's a 6-cylinder. I like everything about it. But I was shocked, really was shocked to see, and hear from these people, telling me how much I'm going to love it, how great of a bike it is, how it comes from the factory with 100 horsepower, how the Road King only comes with 81, which is not true. I believe the Road King comes out of the factory with 89. And I think it's great that the Valkyrie comes from the factory at 100 horsepower. But, mine's at 95 with, just doing some dynoing, some exhaust work and things of that nature. No major engine upgrades like I know a lot of you guys do, and I have no issue with that. But mine has plenty of torque, plenty of power, the Road King, so I'm not going to do anything to the engine. I'm just going to leave it pretty much stock. But yeah, and they're saying, it was basically one of the fastest bikes on the road, if not the fastest. Correct me if I'm wrong. At the time when the Valkyrie came out, when it came out factory. So yeah, I was just impressed about how people felt about them. But I'm sure you could look up any bike in history, or most any bike in history, and find that there's some kind of cult following, that people just really love that particular bike. Like me, I love the Road King. A lot of you guys love the Road Glide. I'm not a fan of the Road Glide. The Road Glide to me is one ugly motorcycle. If you go from this point back, I have no problem with the motorcycle. But this point forward, the shark nose fairing with the now Cyclops War of the World looking fairing, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. No disrespect to any of you that ride a Road Glide, because I know a lot of you do. It's a very popular Harley bike, but I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. I like the more Street Glide, or the more fairing, the one like I got, the back wing. I like that fairing. This fairing doesn't stick way out in the front like you got like an old Cadillac sticks way out in the front. It doesn't stick way out in the front. I like the flatter look. Like I said, much respect to you if you like the Road Glide, if you like that fairing. If you like all the gadgets and gizmos and all that, I get it. Mine's only got, charging ports and things like that, and a radio. That's it. That's all I need. But if you need everything else, and you need the GPS and all that, more power to you. Much respect. I don't disrespect anybody. But why do we really even need a GPS on a motorcycle? Why? I mean, I understand if you're going on a trip, you might in a new place. Okay, I get that. But other than that, just get out and ride. It doesn't matter if you get lost. Get lost. Get out there and get lost. You don't need the GPS. You don't need the phone. I know we're all guilty of it, but we don't need all that stuff. We just need to get out on the road and go. And take a road we've never been on before. Just hit that road. I'm looking so forward this year, this spring and summer and fall, to just getting out on the road. And I don't care where we're going. I don't care how long it takes to get there. I don't care if we don't have a destination in mind. I don't care. I know this video is going a little bit all over the place, but that's all right. I don't care. I just want to get out and ride, whether it be on the Road King, which that's going to be most of our time when we're going on trips, or on the Valkyrie when it's going to be local. And I've said this in videos before. We're looking forward to, and just here in Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, looking forward to just going to new places. Just get out on the road and go. And you can always find your way back. You don't need the GPS. Just don't have a GPS on this Valkyrie. That's why I like it too. No GPS. I don't even have a phone holder on it. Don't plan to put one on it. The phone's going to go right there in the saddlebag, and that's where it's going to stay. I don't need any of that on this bike. I don't want any of that. I just want no radio, no nothing. I just want me and the wife to get on it here locally and just go wherever we want to go, and just with no destination in mind, and search out new roads and search out new places and just get lost. If we get lost, hey, we get lost. We'll find our way back. But that's what I'm looking forward to. Now getting back to the Valkyrie. Oh yeah, I was impressed. I was impressed with, there's really not, there is some things that can go wrong with it. Some people posted, watch out for this, watch out for that, watch out for the where you turn the gas on and off. Sometimes that has a leaking issue and things like that. I'm not used to that anymore. I don't have to deal with that with the Road King, but we'll get used to it. But I had it out yesterday, pushed it up into the driveway, did I call it a rear diff service, changed that oil there, did a coolant flush, got that all done. I know I told you guys I'd bring you along with me when I did all that stuff, but I'm meticulous how I do things, and takes me, I just make sure everything's done right, and I'm sure you guys do too. So I figured it would just turn into a big long video, and I didn't want to bore you guys with it. So, but we did get that done. Rear diff, we got that done. Coolant flush, we got that done. All we got to do now is the oil change, and I think we're pretty much done with it. I am going to put an LED light up here for the headlight, and also on the turn signals, going to change them from this ugly orange color to clear, and then we're going to put red on the rear on the lenses. But other than that, that's all I'm going to invest, and I'm looking forward, really looking forward to getting out on this bike. Because when I'm out on this bike, I worry about nicks and dings. I know we shouldn't. I get that. I know we shouldn't. But there's a lot of money in this bike. Not just in what it cost me to own it, but what I've put in it. It's just a lot of money. And I know, get out and ride, don't worry about all that stuff, but I still do. But with this bike, another reason for buying this bike is I'm not going to worry about all that so much. I'm not going to worry about if it's dirty, if I had to ride through the rain. I mean, this bike is bought to just go out and enjoy and have fun and not worry about every little thing, not worry about a ding here or a dent there, not worry about any of that stuff. I worry more with this bike, yeah, because I got more money into it. This bike, I don't have a lot of money in it, and I just want to go out and ride it and just have fun and not have any stress, worry about what's going on with, anything hitting it or, things being put on it, like hearing the tiny shit, worried about my phone and all that, scratching along it, which I did put a dent in the trunk, or a scratch in the trunk the other day. I don't want to have to worry about all that stuff. So I know I'm going to on this bike because that's just my nature, but on this bike, I just want to go ride. I don't care about the dings. I don't care about the dirt. I don't care about the mud. I don't care about the riding through water puddles and things like that, riding through, on roads that are wet. I don't care. I'm not going to care with this bike. Yes, I'm going to take care of it. Yes, I'll clean it when I'm done. But as I'm riding it, I'm just going to enjoy it and not worry about it and just have fun with it. Not worry about the bugs smacking it, not worry about that. With the Road King, I worry about all that. But like I said, probably for the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth time, there's a lot of money in here. There's a lot of money invested here. I wanted something where I could just hit the road and go and not worry about it. So we're looking forward to that. And I'll tell you what, I really believe it's going to be a good bike, and I hope it's a good bike. It's loud. It sounds more like a jet engine. But I actually started the Road King up 2 yesterday, which hasn't been started I don't know how long, through the winter. And it had check engine light on, so I just had to do the whole scroll through and reset it. I don't know why I threw a check engine light. Maybe it was because it was on the trickle charger. I don't know. But it cleared out and didn't come back on, so that's cool. But yeah, I started it. I didn't want to, and I thought, well, maybe I should wait, but I just wanted to hear it run. This was out there running, doing the coolant flush and heating up, so I let this run for a little while, and it sounded great. It was good for the heart, good for the soul, good for the ears, and we're getting closer to March. This is the end of February, and it's warming up here. It's been in the 60s the last couple of days, and I'm looking forward to getting out. But yeah, getting back to the Valkyrie. I just didn't know that so many people thought this was such a great bike, especially since it was only made for a short number of years. It didn't really do that great in the market. I mean, people loved it. It was fast. People loved the look, but if for some reason it just didn't do that great. I want to say they made them from 98 to 2004, maybe 2003, somewhere around in there. So it wasn't on the market very long, but it does have a very large. Across the whole world, has a very large following and people love them. So we'll see what happens. So looking forward to that. I still got to do a rebuild on the rear calipers. Not anything wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it, but I rebuilt the front one, so I just want to rebuild that just to be safe. Safety first, always. Make sure your bike's in good condition. Make sure it's ready to ride. Make sure your tires are good. Make sure your coolant's changed if you have that. Make sure your oil's changed. Make sure everything's in great working condition so you can get out there and feel safe when you're out riding. Only thing we got to do on Road King this spring is change all 3 holes. What I love about the Valkyrie, drop 1 hole, oil's out, put your filter on, which just sits right up here in the front, easy, bam, boom, you're done. This, 1, 2, 3 holes, you know, filter sits in a crazy place. Got to deal with that getting all over the engine, but it is what it is. So that's all we have to do on that. There's nothing this year that we're going to do to the Road King. We've pretty much done everything we want to do to it, so we're good with that. A lot of money, I'm glad that's done. And like I said, we're not going to spend a whole lot of money on this. Just, you know, an LED headlight, some LED turn signals with clear, and like I said, we're going to change the rear turn signals to red. So that's pretty much it, and we're just going to ride the hell out of it and have fun on it. Looking forward to it. Anyway, you guys be safe out there. Oh, one more thing. We reached a goal, a personal goal I had of hitting 3,500 subscribers. We've hovered around it. We'd gain, and then we'd fall back, we'd gain, we'd fall back, we'd gain, we'd fall back. But we actually did hit over 35. I think we're at 3,501 subscribers. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. It's very much appreciated. We enjoy what we're doing. It's a hobby to us, and we hope you guys get enjoyment out of it. And I know you guys have. And I believe just putting up more shorts has helped draw people to the channel. And I appreciate every one of you that subscribed. I think in the last couple of weeks we've gained 21 subscribers, so thank you very much for subscribing. We appreciate every one of you. We appreciate the interaction, and we just love it. It's a hobby. We're not looking to make money off of it. I've said this many times before. It's just a hobby, and we love doing it. I love doing it. The wife loves doing it, and I enjoy it. So anyway, like I said, you guys be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care now.